Tanya stood in her kitchen, arms crossed, frustration rising in her chest. "You can't bring him to Christmas dinner," she said flatly. Her daughter Emily looked stunned. "Why not?" Emily asked. "Because I don't know him. I've never even met him. It's family only." Emily's jaw clenched. "Then maybe that's the problem, Mom. You don't even try to know who I care about." Before Tanya could respond, Emily had grabbed her keys and stormed out, slamming the door behind her. Tanya stood there in silence. She had only meant to protect tradition, to protect her daughter. Weeks went by, then months. No texts, no calls. Winter melted into spring, and before Tanya knew it, summer arrived. Her birthday. She didn't plan anything big, just a quiet lunch in the backyard. But when she looked across the table, the chair Emily used to sit in was still empty. She tried to eat, but couldn't. The silence was too loud. As she sat there, her neighbor, Mr. Klein, who was trimming his hedge, looked over. "You celebrating something?" he asked with a kind smile. Tanya forced a small laugh. "Birthday," she said, "but no one's around this year." "Mind if I join you for a minute?" he asked. She nodded. He sat down across from her and noticed her eyes welling up. "What happened?" he asked gently. She hesitated, then shared everything. About the fight, about the boyfriend, about how Emily walked away and never looked back. Mr. Klein listened quietly. Then, after a pause, he said something that stayed with her. "You ever notice how doors don't open unless you turn the knob?" She blinked. "What do you mean?" He smiled softly. "I mean, maybe your daughter wasn't asking for permission to break tradition. Maybe she was just asking you to open the door a little, to meet her halfway." Tanya looked down at the table. The empty chair seemed to speak louder now. "That chair," he said, "isn't empty because you lost her. It's empty because you didn't make room for what mattered to her. Sometimes love doesn't look like what we expect. Sometimes it knocks gently, hoping we'll open the door. Not just for the person standing outside, but for what could grow if we let them in."